Wait, here's another. Hold on, one more. There are some progressions that are just so nice that any line you play through them are going to sound magical. What did all of these progressions have in common? All of them had a chord that borrows from the melodic minor scale. Now, I love the melodic minor scale. It's personally my favorite scale. Why? One, it just sounds good. It's a major scale, but with a lowered third. You got the little minor third action in the first half and all this major action in the second half. It's a beautiful blend of light and dark, yin and yang, good and evil. Melodic minor is life. And reason number two, you know how you can have a fire line over a major 7 chord? But you try to play that same line on the dominant chord within the same scale. All of a sudden, it sounds bad. This is because at least one note within the scale is an avoid note, a note that unpleasantly clashes with one of the chord tones. Well, guess what? Melodic minor doesn't have this problem. That's right, whatever sick line you have in one melodic minor key, that same line will work on every single chord within that scale. I'll show you. It's pretty satisfying to hear all over the chords like that. So in chords from the major scale, I'm really trying to stress decorating the chord tones. In chords that come from the melodic minor scale, I'm more so focusing on shapes. A shape is a short sequence of notes contained within a sound, or a scale, or a chord. I like to think of a shape as a color. If you have multiple shapes within a sound that you can really play around with, then you'll have access to improvising all sorts of really colorful lines. So now I'm going to share with you 7 of my favorite shapes, all naturally found within the melodic minor scale. These can all be found within the new book that I just released with jazz lesson videos entitled 70 Melodic Minor Phrases. In it, I constructed 10 different lines for each of these 7 shapes that I hope you find enjoyable and might even steal for your own vocabulary. For every chapter, I made sure there was at least one phrase for every starting point within a melodic minor scale. Recordings of me playing all 70 of these phrases are included in the download, and all these licks are transposed to all 12 keys, and I even included an in-depth analysis section in the beginning, explaining the structure of each shape for the theory nerds out there. If you'd like to dive in this new ebook, you can find the link in the description below and use code Saxologic for $5 off. Alrighty, let's get into the first shape from the book, the minor 6 from the root. This one's probably the most common shape that all of our jazz heroes did back in the day. If we take a close look, it is a 1, flat 3, 5, and 6. Interestingly enough, this is technically an inversion of the half diminished chord from the 6th degree of the melodic minor scale. So you could also think of this as a half diminished shape from 6. So here's one of the lines from my 70 melodic minor phrases book found in the minor 6 chapter. Awesome. So the next shape is the minor major 7 from the root. This is only a 1-note difference from the minor 6. We have a 1, flat 3, 5, and now a major 7. That minor 3rd paired with the major 7 really creates a special color. To me, it kind of sounds like a wicked emotion, like, oh! Like someone's in distress. So now here's a minor major 7 bass line from the book. Now the 3rd shape is when we start getting into more exotic territory. This is the augmented major 7 from the flat 3rd. It's not as complicated as it sounds. The shape alone is just a major 7 chord with a raised 5th. But dang, it sure sounds nice. The shape is naturally found from the flat 3rd of any melodic minor. Just go to the flat 3rd, stack some diatonic 3rds, and boom, it reveals itself. In reference to the melodic minor, these notes are flat 3, 5, 7, and 9. Here's an augmented major 7 bass line from the book. The 4th shape is a real nice one. This is the major 7 flat 5. Beautiful! On its own, this shape is exactly what the name of it suggests, a major 7 chord with a flatted 5th. However, this shape naturally exists in the melodic minor scale, starting on the flat 3rd. In reference to the melodic minor, these notes are flat 3, 5, 6, and 9. Let's hear one of the major 7 flat 5 bass lines from the book. The 5th shape is a shape that I probably play way too much. I really need to work at not playing it as much as I do, but I just love it. I learned it from Marcus Strickland during my time at the Frost School of Music. The shape is 1, 3, 4, 5. It's such a cool color. When I play it, sometimes I hear people say, hey, you're playing the Mario Kart lick, which is kind of annoying because the Mario Kart lick doesn't even use this shape. But I know they're actually referring to the phrase right before the Mario Kart lick in that Dolphin Shoal solo. In that case, yeah, it's definitely that shape. Anyway, this shape is exactly what it sounds like. 1, 3, 4, 5. It's naturally found on the 5th of your melodic minor scale. This shape ends up being the melodic minor's 5, 7, 1, 9. And this shape is also found in various other scales. Pretty versatile. So here is a line based on the 1, 3, 4, 5 shape found in the book. The 6th shape is one that I don't think is talked about enough. It is the flat 6 pentatonic from 5. I love this scale because, like any pentatonic scale, it doesn't matter what order or interval pattern you're playing the scale in, every note is always going to sound good. The flat 6 pentatonic scale is the same as the major pentatonic scale, except now the 6th is lowered down a half step. The melodic minor scale naturally contains a flat 6 pentatonic scale, which you can locate it on the 5th scale degree. This ends up being your melodic minor's 5, 6, 7, 9, flat 3. So here's a line from the book based on the flat 6 pentatonic. This was also in the intro. Alright, so the 7th and final shape that I'll share with you all today is the major triad pair from 4 and 5. Triad pairs are like two colors alternating back and forth rapidly. You can find two major triads right next to each other in a melodic minor scale found on the 4th and 5th scale degrees. This ends up being your melodic minors 4, 6, 1, and 5, 7, 9. Here's finally a major triad pair bass line from the book. Awesome. again, if you're interested in exploring 70 ways to construct lines through these 7 shapes, and maybe even steal them for your own vocabulary, you can find this book in the description below and use code Saxologic for $5 off. Oh wow, that was a long lesson. God, it's so nice having an editor for these videos. If I had to edit this, you wouldn't see this video till next year. Thank you, Astrid, for your amazing video editing. Well, alrighty, thank you guys for 201,000 subscribers. Ah! Have a good day.